Hey, our first guest today is an award-winning journalist and a familiar face to many people here on Long Island. Joining us now is Danielle Campbell to discuss her new role as Director of Communications and Development for Catholic Charities of Long Island. Welcome and glad to have you, Danielle.
Thank you, Msgr. It's funny being on this side of the desk, but not being a news anchor anymore.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Working for Catholic Charities is really like a dream come true, you know?
It's a wonderful thing. I think for you, I mean, for Earl, I'm on the board there, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like kind of putting faith into action, and that's what I love about it.
Well,
right?
I can use my faith in my work.
Yeah.
So how beautiful is that? Really?
That's a great gift, right?
So I have a gift for you, by the way.
Oh, I love gifts. What's the gift?
This is called Sacrilegious.
Oh, my Lord,
And
I love this.
it's your color.
and it's blessed,
Yep.
right? Kateri?
Yep.
Tekawitha. I love it. And she's on the door of St. Patrick's Cathedral.
Oh, you're kidding.
She's one of the saints on the door of St. Patrick's Cathedral.
Oh, that's
Absolutely.
Great. Well, I thought you'd get
So
a
thank
kick
you so
out of
much.
that.
I love it. I'm going to wear these
I
too.
just thought
I'll show them off.
It's so funny. Sacrilegious.
I love it. But we always have people on who do socks. For some reason, socks and Catholicism, I don't know what that's about.
Yeah.
It's another story.
Heck, right? So listen, I want to tell you about some of the great things Catholic Charities has
Lots
been
of stuff.
up to. First off, we had a refugee health fair, and, we're helping immigrants that come to Long Island. We don't bring them in, but they come here.
Sure.
They find their family, they find their community, and we help them. And we had a refugee health fair. And you can see from the pictures, we're giving them coats. They're not used to the cold weather.
Right,
We're
right.
teaching them nutrition and how to negotiate our way of life, which is really very different.
It's beautiful.
And there's people from Haiti, the Ukraine, of course, South and Central America.
Yeah.
So there's families from all over. One of those pictures, the woman was actually showing a family from Afghanistan how to put their daughter in a car seat.
Isn't that
'Cause
amazing?
they're not used to that.
Yeah.
So that was so much
That's
fun.
great. And I love the fact when people come to this country, they go to the church because that's like their home.
They know.
So that's the connection to go to the church. And thank God Catholic Charities is there.
Yeah.
You know?
Another event we had that was so much fun was Halloween. And I know, we just had a ball. The developmentally disabled folks in our homes, we have 12 homes across Long Island, about 150 or so residents. They had such a ball, and the costumes were, that was Mr. Potato Head. They had such a good time. We did a little video. I went live on
great.
social media and just made cupcakes, the whole
That's
thing.
great. That's a
we
great
danced
time.
the night away, and
That's
they
great.
had such a good time. I had to pick the best costumes.
Oh, you did? Oh, yeah, yeah.
And I'm the worst at that.
That always makes me nervous.
Yeah, because I was like, everyone wins.
That's
I
right.
can't,
That's my life.
Another thing I wanted to tell you about, we interviewed a veteran. We have Project Veteran Independence. We also have Project Independence. We get homeless people into homes across Long Island. And this veteran, Lawrence, had such a beautiful story. There's Lawrence, and he just touched my heart. He was talking about how he unsafe in the train stations across Long Island.
Wow.
And went in and out of shelters, felt unsafe in the shelters. He finally met someone from Catholic Charities, and he was able to find a home.
Wow.
So just,
That's beautiful.
another great story. I know I'm going fast, but I want to get everything in because we're just so excited about everything that we're doing. Our senior centers,
Sure.
so much fun. So Thanksgiving, right? We're ramping up.
Yeah, we're coming up to that. I was going to ask you
And
about that.
you should see what our seniors are doing. They are not only are they having fun making crafts, they're doing turkeys and all kinds of fun things, but they're also giving back to the community as well. They're collecting food, and the seniors are really involved. They feel like a community. They're not stuck at home with nothing to do. So we really have a beautiful senior program. This is Parish Social Ministries. And this is one of the ministries at Our Lady Queen of Martyrs. They're very active, and they're very involved with the seniors and those in need in their community.
Now, as Thanksgiving is drawing near, I mean, you're moving toward like a Meals on Wheels effort now. Of course, because there's so many people who are hungry out
So
there.
we have a big Meals on Wheels effort, as
Yeah.
you know. We've sent out mailers to people across Long Island asking them $5.06, believe it or
All
not,
right, great.
6 cents.
All right.
We'll buy a Thanksgiving meal.
Isn't that
and
great?
we have a QR code we can put up. But just take a look at these pictures. These are the meals
generous people who are doing that, right?
on Wheels people, and they're sending these meals to seniors, to veterans, people who are homebound who would not have a warm meal. And
I know a lot of people who receive these, Danielle, and they mean the world. So the fact that we're doing that is such a hands-on Matthew 25.
Yes.
Rubber hitting the road.
I mean, this is
When
the
did I
call
see
of
you hungry?
Jesus,
Yeah,
right? The
exactly
call of
right.
Jesus. We have to feed those and help those in need.
So
What-
important.
Thanksgiving. I mean, come on. What are you cooking?
Well, you know what I do? I go to a convent and I cook for the sisters in the convent at St. Joseph's.
Oh, you're kidding?
Yeah, I
So
do that
what's
all
your
the time.
specialty?
Well, I think the stuffing is probably the big hit.
Yeah?
The stuffing is big hit.
Why?
I do like a cornbread. I kind of do a cornbred stuffing with chestnuts.
All right.
I
no
love chestnuts.
No sausage or...
I leave the meat out and I put the chestnuts in. Ooh. And chestnuts with they're cooked like in butter.
I want your
And
secret.
basically, I can eat
butter.
anything in butter. So, you know.
Put a little butter in it, and it all is delicious.
Now the QR code. Can we put the QR code up on the screen? So there it is, everybody. So if you just point your phone at that right now, you can make a donation to Catholic Charities, and that it is an interesting donation. It could be $5.06, or it could be a heck of a lot more than that if you want to make your difference felt right now in putting the rubber to the road with our faith. It's a great way to help people on Long Island, and also just to, again, feed people who are in need. There's a lot of people in need we wouldn't even know.
Yeah, that's
and
right.
it's just important to know
You know,
that.
I'm just putting my glasses on so I could read, and you know, we provide 139,000 meals a year.
139,000.
That's that's
incredible.
like unbelievable.
Yeah.
They want me to mention because you got to think down the road.
Sure.
We have Caritas coming up.
Yes.
That is on, I believe it's May 16th.
So that's a Caritas dinner. So that's a dinner, and I know that this will be your first one. I've gone to a bunch of years. It's a wonderful
Is it
dinner.
fun?
Oh, it's a great time, and they honor a number of people making a gigantic difference in the community, and this is the community of Long Island. But no matter where you're watching now across the country, there is a Catholic Charities. I promise you in your diocese that you could help out. So the gala is, when is it, May?
May 16th
Okay.
at the Heritage Club in Bethpage,
Bethpage,
which is
yeah.
a beautiful club.
Beautiful spot, yeah.
And, we had the golf outing. Did I talk about it?
Yes. Well, you didn't talk about it, but we had the golf
I
outing
have
already.
pictures from the golf outing. We had so much fun.
That was a great time.
And the food was great.
Yep, great time.
Got to talk about the food. Here's
There it is, yeah.
The golf
guys out there
outing.
playing golf, and women too, plenty of them. Tom Alexanderson, who's our board chairman there too, and our honoree was with him there too. So it was a great time. A lot of great things are happening at Catholic Charities, and one of the things I love about it, like I said, it's a place where faith goes into action. And I always tease, because I think I said this to you too, like you have the best story. Like some of us are making up stories to raise money and get people involved, but you like to help the poor, to help the needy, to help the immigrant, to help the people who are with child. Mothers with children.
Right.
These kinds of things. That's what Catholic Charities does every day.
It's amazing. And someone will say, oh, I have, a little story. I'm like, a little story? That's an amazing story.
Absolutely.
How they've helped,
And that's like you telling those stories is going to be terrific for
I
us.
know.
So I'm so happy about
and
that.
I'm only there, this is like my 6th week working for Catholic Charities. And I'm just so excited.
Well,
I feel so blessed.
We're so glad that you're there.
And thank
Believe
you,
me.
because you were part of getting me in.
Reeling you in. I knew you'd be great. That's why. I knew it right away. Give us the website so people can go take a look.
So it's Catholic, what is it? I know, I'm like 6 weeks. Catholic Charities of Long Island is where they go.
Yes.
We have all the information. We have the story about Lawrence on there. We have a blog we just started.
Yep.
It's a little bit towards the bottom. You can see our stories of hope.
Sure.
We talk about Lawrence, the veteran, but we have ways to click onto the Thanksgiving giving.
Yep.
The
And that's
Thanksgiving
where
giving.
right now, that's what we really want to focus on. So give us some support at Catholic Charities. I say us because I'm the vice chairman of Catholic Charities. I'm a big fan of this work.
Yeah.
So I'm so glad that Danielle's on the team now, and she's part of this great, great group of people dedicated to helping people.
And I just want to say, as a Long Islander, as a reporter and anchor for so many years, and covering Long Island with all that I've done, to be part of an agency that really is touching lives and making lives better. I'm telling you, it's just been a beautiful transition for me.
And for your faith, put it right into action.
Amen.
I love
Amen.
it. It's a great thing. Great thing. Well, welcome to the team. We're glad you're here.